Hey YouTube, the long-awaited patch 12.10 durability update recently came out. There's a lot of questions surrounding if Lee Sin is good or bad, what runes and build to take, so let's get into the video. Runes didn't change that much. Conqueror did receive a small healing nerf, but so did everything else in the game, so it shouldn't really matter. If anything, because of the added tankiness from 12.10, fights are going to last longer, which means Conqueror will be more useful. We are going to run Conqueror, Triumph. You can either run Alacrity or Tenacity, depending on if they have a lot of CC or not. And then Last Stand, Magical Footwear, Cosmic Insight. You can also go Resolve if enemy team has a lot of tanks, so you can end up taking Conditioning and Unflinching, but I usually only do this if there's a lot of tanks or CC. Next, let's take a look at the build. Gourd Drinker, Death's Dance, and Maw Malmortius all received healing nerfs, but again, so did everything else in the game, so it's not really a big deal. But generally, I go Gourd Drinker into your choice of boots. Remember, CDR boots are for snowballing, Previous Seal Gaps versus AD or heavy auto attackers, and Mercury Treads versus heavy CC / AP comps. Lately, I've been running Black Cleaver second over Death's Dance, as I feel it helps shred the added resistance in HP that was added in the new patch. My third item will be one of three, either Guardian's Angel, Death's Dance, or Maw Malmortius. If I'm snowballing hard, I'll go Guardian's Angel, as it allows me to play aggressive, look for plays with my ult, and not into big shutdown. If I need survivability against heavy AD, I'll go Death's Dance, and if I'm against heavy AP or a very fed AP threat, I'll go Maw. I think your jungle clear should stay relatively the same. You can look for a 3-4 camp into a high percentage gank, but don't force anything incredibly hard. Remember, we do less damage now, and we're weaker just in general. But it's okay to do a longer clear, but make sure you are reactively pathing to fights or to counter gank. Be smart, be adaptable. Due to the fact that we are an early game jungler, it's really important we don't get behind in the early game. Keep in mind, towers also got buffed in this update, which means diving under tower is even riskier. If you're unsure, just don't dive. So my final thoughts is I think Lee is a little bit weaker on this patch, due to the fact that everybody in the game scales better, and the game is more mid-late game focused now, which is where we don't want it to be as a Lee Sin player. We need to play smarter and look for high percentage opportunities, as opposed to hoping something's just going to work out. If you're a Lee Sin player, try my runes and build out, and I promise you'll find some success. If you guys want any extra tips, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and feel free to ask me anything in the comments. If you want a more in-depth guide, go ahead and check out the link in my bio. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the Rift.